back to another episode of the Barbell Brigade Talk Show. And today we got Silent Mike and JP. And we have a very, very serious topic.
Are you sitting on a foam roller right now?
Always.
You're fucking...
It's between my cheeks.
Getting loose?
Vertically? Vertically or sideways? Don't lie.
He's squeezing.
Vertically.
Yeah, it's fucking...
Yeah.
Because
It's like one of these guys.
Because I need to myofascial.
It's keeping his back straight, actually.
The inside
my taint.
The inside of the cakes, dude?
Yes.
The anus and the sphincter, I believe, is musculature. You might be able to correct me.
He's training it.
You do need to stimulate it.
Yes.
He told me before the show why he was training. We can't say it.
No, we could say it geopegs you.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I just met him today, so I didn't want to, air it out. But
Whoa.
that should be the title.
The real topic isn't about pegging, but it is another P word, and it's posture, and it's a word that's thrown around. Is posture...
what a transition.
Yeah. Is posture important to preventing injuries and is important to furthering your fitness goals? What do you guys think?
I think it's only important for confidence, and I say that joking but not joking.
No, yeah. I mean, the way that you carry yourself, right? So I don't think that it's really going to affect you and injure you like people think, right? And we were talking about this earlier. If you have poor posture throughout the day, I think people associate that kind of feeling of just being uncomfortable in that position with pain or injury, and they think that it leads to that.
Right.
But like Mike was saying earlier, the current body of evidence doesn't really support that at all. So you can.
What does it support?
You can have your slumped over position or whatever, and you're not going to immediately explode your lower back or your shoulders because of it.
How come everyone I see with bad posture, they're always going?
All right, so here we go. So I think one of the biggest things that comes down to what JP said is injury versus pain, right? Like you bump into the door, you're gonna feel pain.
Yeah, it's painful, right?
Are you injured? Did I injure my shoulder bumping into something? No. Yeah. And so you have any kind of tight musculature or uneven musculature, for lack of a better term, you may feel a sensation. It doesn't mean your traps are ripped.
How come when my girlfriend broke up with me and then I got an x-ray, my heart showed injury like that?
Well, because emotional
trauma.
I'm much more empathetic to your emotional pain than your physical foam rolling pain. I really am.
Because you think I'm a pussy?
No, because I think emotions matter a lot more and affect us a lot more than you scraping your knee on the ground.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I tear my heart open.
Heal from that. You'll heal from the knee thing.
Yeah, you won't heal from the heart thing.
The heart thing, that'll be there forever. At least a little bit.
Those scars don't fucking scab.
Yeah.
Yeah. So JP's right. Like, and that's why I talk a lot of shit on foam rolling and all these things. If it makes you feel better.
And it's funny because I used to do that a lot.
No, I did too.
Yeah.
No, I only learned. And
I was that guy.
Talk shit or do it?
Well, both. Yeah, I would do it while I was talking shit. Yeah, you shouldn't do this. This is stupid.
Yeah, I don't shame people for doing something, right? I talk shit in an entertaining way to educate because I've been there. I've done it for 20 years.
Exactly, man. Yeah,
I've
done all this stuff.
Yeah, I took every supplement under the sun. I fucked it all up.
Oh, man.
Yeah, but foam rolling.
You took the turkey monster?
Dude, that's a whole nother video. Barbie texted me at 1 a.m. Mike, we doing a cycle of Turka Monster together? I'm like, bro, hey, we're natty gods over here, bro.
That's the one where you get it's like a, what is it, insect thing?
Yeah, it's insect HGH or something.
So they're just like
shit.
they're just literally taking praying mantises and just, just squeezing them into their mouth.
That's what we were going to do. Yeah, we were going to fry some beetles and have a little party.
Yeah,
get jacked.
for sure.
Posture doesn't cause injury. Posture may cause pain. Same with chiropractic stuff, and some chiropractors out there are more evidence-based than others, but some will crack your back, which can relieve pain very acutely. Yeah, very acutely, but it doesn't fix any issues.
Yeah.
And so are we trying to fix issues, or are we just trying to relieve some pain? Because Advil also relieves pain, but if I'm gushing blood or I have a torn ACL, you would never tell me Advil is going to fix my knee.
Temporary. It's a temporary fix. That's a very good analogy. Wow. That's a good
How do you fix pain then?
Well, you got to find the root of the cause, right? The root of the issue. And so...
Or injury. How do you fix injury?
Probably go to a physical therapist or a doctor beyond our scope.
Talk to a medical professional. Yeah, I don't think we should really...
Yeah, no, but that's it. And,
especially with the scope of different,
And then more to talking shit, and I do it a lot because fitness becomes a great lifestyle for a lot of people after high school and college. The issue with, and sorry JP, I'm throwing you under the bus, bro.
Throw me.
Some people haven't played a lot of contact sports in their life, and so they may not everyone, but they may not know the big difference between pain and injury. And I've dealt with this with tons of powerlifters. They feel something in their back when they're going for a PR, and all of a sudden their back's broken.
Yeah.
Like, look, man, I got a concussion from
You'll heal.
I got a concussion from a 6'8", 270 guy.
The body is very good at adapting.
You'll find it out. Yeah. If you're injured a week from now, it's going to be just as much pain or more.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Now we'll go to a doctor.
Exactly. So I have clients that will complain about that all the time. Like, oh man, this feels awful. This feels really bad. And a lot of them are beginners, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, well, get back to me in a couple of days. If it feels better, you're probably going to be all right. If it doesn't, go see a doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's that easy. It's really that
What about, so like let's say there's the guy that works at a job that requires him to be standing all the time.
Yep.
And then when he's standing, he's shifted over, right? And then all the weight is always on that more comfortable foot.
Yeah.
Over time, do you think that stresses any of part of their structure on that side, where later on when they go to lift, maybe they're like, whoa, I have to go to this side?
So I'd agree with JP that our bodies are just absolutely insane, magnificent things,
Yeah.
and you'll adjust.
Thank you.
You'll adjust. Well, not yours.
Well, not
like
specifically, you know,
this
most people,
side.
other people.
Yeah, like this side of this set is kind of like magnificent primal specimens.
Have you seen this?
2 out of 3.
Yeah. The odds are about
Every 2 out of 3 men have magnificent physique.
I think that your body will adjust. Is it optimal? Will you be the best squatter in the world that way? Maybe not. But I think your body will adjust, compensate, overcompensate perhaps. But I don't think you're going to blow your spine out just because you're a little crooked in your squat. Something, and this might dig more into bodybuilding, that I think is really interesting and for some reason people can't wrap their heads around it, is none of us are symmetrical.
Yeah.
Yet they want us to do
Slightly
everything.
different sized limbs and stuff.
Everything, right? Shoulders, hips, knees, joints. But when you're lifting, everyone's like, oh, you're leaning way left. Like, bitch, maybe my left foot's just small or something like
Have I ever shown you my forearms?
No.
Have I ever, I mean,
we
look
know.
at this, watch.
Yeah, I know, dude.
But look how much longer this forearm is.
Yeah.
Oh, that is pretty.
By a literal half an inch.
No, that's even more. That's pretty wild.
That's crazy, huh?
That is a lot. Now, I've never tested that before. I've actually never checked to see if my forearms
No, that's
are-
pretty wild.
So when I was, I think in 2nd grade, I had like really bad pneumonia, and this is my own theory. But they put.
Speaking of evidence-based.
So anecdotal, yeah.
This is my own theory. They had to put an IV in, and I don't know if it's like old school technology or something. They put it in through here.
They do that sometimes.
And then after I got out of the hospital, my wrist was like this for about a month. And I don't know if it affected like the growth plates or whatever. Gotta be 6 or 7.
You think you were hitting a growth spurt at that time, maybe, and it just
maybe.
slowed things down?
I don't know. But my forearm,
That is pretty drastic.
right?
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
kind of drastic. Yeah.
so I don't know.
Going back to the working thing though, because like what's the percent, and I might make this up and butcher it, but you guys understand, like 70% of Americans suffer low back pain. We hear that kind of shit all the time. Well, that's because probably over 70% of Americans sit at a desk for 9 hours a day.
They're not active at all.
If you go for
Yeah.
a walk every hour or every other hour, even once a fucking day, I bet your back feels amazing.
And that probably puts you at the top,
I think
like 10%
it comes
of
down
that.
to just
activity.
they have very poor mobility, right?
Yeah.
So they don't actually. If you go and strength train, then you're working your mobility, which a lot of people don't think about. They're like, oh, I'm gonna go do a mobility day today. Well, I did that 4 or 5 days a week.
I just
every
squatted.
time I train.
Yeah, just squatted full range.
Is squatting not mobility work,
Yeah.
right? Are you not taking your muscles through a very lengthened range and then contracting them, right? So that is working on your mobility. And I think if more people just exercise,
Yeah.
you know, even 2-3 times a week, probably wouldn't have all those issues. Like my dad complains about that all the time because he used to drive a lot for his job. He would be sitting all day, you know, typing on the computer. And I'm like, look, you just go do some squats. I wrote a program for you
Yeah.
already. I've written so many for him. And, you know, they don't typically all get done. But when he does them, he feels better.
Yeah,
like he
of
feels
course.
really good. His hips feel better. His lower back feels better. I'm like, yeah, I told you. You
Movement
know,
is
it's not
medicine.
a secret.
Movement
Yeah.
is medicine.
Is getting an erection considered mobility? Because it is a range of motion.
No, cock
Dude,
push-ups.
wait, did you see that on TikTok where they're like, is that a pump? Is that considered a pump? That was going around, that was
Is it?
viral for a while.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
And
They're
the
like, is a
little
boner
man
considered
thong?
a pump?
Yeah, little man thong's your pump cover.
Yeah. Little banana hammock.
Is it considered range of or mobility?
Yeah, for sure. We need to exercise that as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would say so.
Did you guys ever take nitric oxide when it first came out?
100%.
Yeah. Well,
I'd do
I mean-
anything that was out on the market that I could get my
L-arginine?
I think bodybuilders, speaking of pumps and penises, I think bodybuilders take some Viagra or Cialis before pre-workout because it can
I have heard
nitric
some people
oxide the
doing
rest of your
that.
body. Yeah.
I mean, bodybuilders are a different breed.
Yeah,
man.
they don't care.
If they think it's going to build muscle, they'll do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, breast milk, whatever. I've heard that too.
I started Googling the crap out of some breast milk when I was 19. Never
How much did you buy?
We didn't purchase it, but I was close. We were
You
on
still
some-
have it?
No, I didn't
Oh,
actually
yeah.
purchase, but we were dark webbing some
Yeah.
some mommy milkers to get
You
jacked.
told me earlier you just do formula now.
Yeah.
You're off the hard stuff.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Out of a baba though, you got to drink it out of a nipple
Yeah.
or it doesn't have the effect.
So what's a takeaway message from you guys then for people that feel like they're like hunched over or their body feels weird and they're they're worried about
Don't be a pussy would be number one.
Go work out.
and just in general, and you think your body will slowly self-correct?
I think so, and I don't think there's anything wrong with being more particular or paying attention to your posture.
Yeah.
If you know you're at your laptop all day, yeah, give yourself one of these here and there. I do that all the time, but I still, I do think if
I find myself moving into that position though,
Yeah.
and it doesn't really bother me because I train, right?
right,
So,
you do some rows a couple
Yeah.
times a week. You walk a little bit.
Why would this bother me when I'm in a bent over position with an already 300 pounds, right?
Yeah.
If I can do
Laptop
that, that's nothing.
I think if you move more, I think if you stop
Walking, go take a walk, people.
bro,
You know?
fix everyone's back pain.
Yeah,
swear.
I saw that one episode, you guys. It's the most underrated form of exercise.
Yeah.
I completely agree with that. Cardio.
Yeah.
Just go do some walking. I think just getting moving, because most people just don't move.
Yeah.
They're sitting at their desk 9-10 hours a day. And when they get off work, what do? They go sit on the couch.
Right, in an even weirder position.
Yeah, right?
There you have it. Just move, work out, and lifting does just as much mobility. Or lifting does a lot more mobility than what you think. And as long as you move your muscles through a range of motion, you'll end up being healthier and happier. And we'll see you guys next time.